Never fear loneliness. This might sound strange coming from an 89-year-old woman, right? But my calendar is busier than my grandchildren's. How, you ask? I've realized what to do instead of being lonely, and this will change your life 180 degrees. This is my golden notebook from Mary. I've made it a habit to go to the local senior center twice a week. Many think of this place as just a gathering for the elderly, but for me, it's the very center of life. I don't go there just to sit. I go to dance, play chess, and discuss politics. Once, when I danced a waltz with my 80-year-old friend, I felt like an 18-year-old girl again. Every time I return from the center, I feel a special surge of energy. I don't run away from social settings. Instead, I choose to shine within them. I bought my first iPhone when I was 85, and it changed my life. I don't wait months for my grandchildren to call me. I use FaceTime to video call them myself. When I see their smiles on the screen, the thousands of miles of distance between us simply vanish. I even opened an Instagram page to share photos of my garden. Technology doesn't leave me behind. It helps me stay on the same wavelength as the younger generation. I am never afraid to learn new apps. Every morning I go out onto my terrace and invite my neighbor Sarah over for coffee. The small fence between our houses is our place for heart-to-heart talks. We don't just talk about the weather, we discuss the books we've read and the movies we've seen. This single cup of coffee saves me from loneliness and makes my mornings meaningful. I understand very well that talking to people is medicine for the soul. That's why I always keep my door open for my neighbors. Even though my legs aren't as fast as they used to be, I go for a 20-minute walk every single day. This is not just for my health, but for the freedom of my spirit. Watching the flowers along the path and breathing in the fresh air makes me feel the beauty of life. Greeting the neighbors' dogs and looking up at the clouds is my form of meditation. These walks remind me that I am still a part of this world. I see movement as the primary condition of life. I am 89 years old, but I still love trying out new recipes. My husband and I prepare a dish we've never cooked before at least once a week. For example, last week we made Italian pasta from scratch. Even though the kitchen was covered in flour, we laughed like children. Cooking is not just about filling your stomach, it's a form of creativity. I express my love for life through delicious food. Every day I solve crosswords or memorize new English words. Just as stagnant water turns foul, a brain that doesn't work ages quickly. Once I even took an online course from the local library and received a certificate. When my grandkids say, "Grandma, you're amazing," I feel like I'm on top of the world. Gaining new knowledge gives me hope for tomorrow. I aim to keep my brain constantly active. I have resented many people in my life, but once I turned 80, I forgave them all. I realized that resentment is like drinking poison yourself and hoping the other person dies. I burned old letters and freed myself from heavy memories that troubled my soul. Now my heart is light because there is no grudge in it. By forgiving, I've given myself peaceful sleep and a happy old age. I chose to live in this moment, not the past. Every evening, I write down my memories. This isn't a grand novel. It's my testament to my children and grandchildren. I put my mistakes, my successes, and the interesting things I've seen onto paper. I want them to know who I was and how they loved. Through writing, I feel like I am living my life all over again. I feel happy knowing that I am leaving my own history behind forever. Once a month, I volunteer at the local school to read fairy tales to the children. Their clear, bright eyes bring light into my soul. I tell them about the value of life, and they give me faith in the future. When you help someone else, you forget your own pains. When I feel that I am still useful to society, a new strength arises within me. Volunteering is my weapon against loneliness. I constantly decorate my house with flowers and new things. I've cast out the thought of, we're old, it doesn't matter anyway. Last month, I changed the curtains in my bedroom to a bright color. The house lit up, and my mood improved instantly. Gardening is my favorite hobby. Seeing things grow makes me feel that life is continuing. I feel young by surrounding myself with beauty. I make it a goal to laugh heartily at least once a day. I watch funny comedies or recall old jokes with my friends. Laughter is the breath of the soul. It drives away stress and heals the heart. We, the elderly, sometimes become too serious, but I allow myself to be as playful as a child. A smiling face is a positive energy that spreads to everyone around. I've chosen to look at life with a laugh. I used to always worry about the future or miss the past. Now I have learned to live only in this moment. The taste of tea in this cup, the sunlight coming through the window, this is true happiness. No one knows what tomorrow will bring, so I turn my today into a celebration. Every second is a gift from God. I have found true peace by learning to value this moment. My husband and I get into the car and go on road trips to neighboring states. These aren't grand cruises, they're just trips to nature or historical towns. Seeing new places and eating at unfamiliar cafes gives us a special feeling. America is very large and very beautiful. We never get tired of exploring it. Travel expands our horizons and helps us gather new memories. I see hitting the road as a continuation of life's journey. I start every morning with the word thank you. I give thanks for waking up, for my heart beating, and for my warm bed. Gratitude isn't about looking for what's missing, but about valuing what is there. I am grateful for all the difficulties and joys in my life. This feeling gives me internal harmony and happiness. There is no room for loneliness or sorrow in the heart of a grateful person. I am infinitely thankful that I came into this world and got to see it.